Look, we got a happy little man. He's got his hands up. Put his arms in the air like he just hardly cares at all. All right, incineration mode. Whoa! Oh, I didn't realize it would be so big. Oh, man. Okay. So, somewhat larger than the incineration plant in City Skylines 1. You put it right next to the water over here for more water pollution? Maybe not. Maybe we build it a little bit more inland over here. Maybe, like, right here? Got the power connections coming out the back, too. It costs $1 million. And high upkeep. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll hold off on that a little bit. Tell you what, I've had a rethink. Maybe we start with the landfill, which only costs 70,000. Yeah, just a little bit of a landfill to start off with. Yeah, not by the water. I mean, that would be terrible, right? Let's do another block here. And then we'll build the landfill down here. I mean, how hard is it for the garbage trucks to get into things? Not bad, because it gets right over here, then services this, and maybe has some back road connections. Okay, now we have to define the actual landfill location. We can redefine it later when we buy more zones. We want more space here. We don't get a snap for a nice square corner there, do we? Does that look square in both directions to you? Yeah, maybe. All right. Landfill over here. It does have some upgrades. It's got a waste recycling unit, which reduces ground pollution by 50%. Hazardous waste collection point. Collects hazardous waste, allowing garbage to be processed at a higher speed. Because right now, we are going to be processing a half a ton of garbage per month. If we add the waste processing point, it adds an extra ton a month. And then the garbage truck depot over here just gives us more garbage trucks. We currently have 10. I mean, I don't think we need any of that yet. But we'll get that going. I think the XP system, I think it's fine. I think the XP system might be, it's a little less automatically intuitive than the population cap milestones. But it's probably better because you do get the XP from a few different things as you go. And I think that probably feels better. There are no difficulty options. You can set unlimited money, and I'm sure there will be mods that tweak like maybe some of the financial rates and stuff that come in. Okay. People are complaining that we're having to import electricity from our neighbors, but deal with it. What is this? That's waiting for an ambulance. That was waiting, I think, for a hearse. They complain quite quickly. It's like, if we look here, we only have 2 of our vehicles in use. Like, people aren't waiting that long for a hearse, especially someone living over here. You're like spitting distance to the cemetery, you know? Activate photo mode. And hide DUI. That's a quaint little town. Oh, that was paused. I don't know if there's a button to take the actual screenshot. There's a bunch of like filters and things you can do too. I don't know how to use any of those. I'm not an Instagrammer. Now, are these roads too long? Should they have cross connections? They feel very long, but are they actually an issue? More intersections and more traffic. You know what we could do? How about a walking path? Right here. So people here could walk to these shops. Obviously, that's going to require, you know, bulldozing some things along the way. But we have, okay, that's an alley, yeah, without sidewalks, traffic in both directions, pedestrian street. This pedestrian street is super wide. Oh, it allows service and delivery vehicles. Actually, that's really neat. I don't think they have the small walking path from CS1. I think I like this. In American City, no need for walking. And again, it also applies to Canada. North American city. Yeah, we'll do that. Lose some buildings. They'll come back. That's going to be okay. We're going to rename our little walking street. Look how wide it is. It's actually very appealing. We can put a parks along this, you know? All right, I'm going to look at chat for a name. Now, we're getting an ad break as well. It's the Stapler! The Stapler Way. All right. Oh, education is available. Elementary school, high school. We should educate people. Where do we put the school? I think within the residential area makes sense. Maybe near the walking path. Maybe even at the end of this walking path. I don't hate that. That walking road's typical shopping street for me as European. Yeah, it looks a lot like a high street. There we go. Good reach on this too. I think we're going to want to provide a connection for the people over here to be able to get into this area maybe a little easier than this. Milestone 3! We are now a large village! Huzzah!
There's a new subscriber.
Okay, loan limits, service budgets. Okay, specialized industries, fire and rescue, police. Who to sub? Neb's the sub. Thanks, Neb. Yeah, no biking at release currently. Yeah. So we have a roundabout here. I think that's going to be our connection to this kind of zone. Now, I'm wondering, okay, there are also add-ons for the school, the children's clinic, the extension wing, which, okay, the extension wing you just plop onto the building as is, and the playground does go next to it. Maybe I should plan... Maybe we should plan to have the playground in the back here. I think that's going to work out to exactly the right width for 2 levels of zoning here. It is. Okay, that's beautiful. I like this. I have an itchy nose, I'm sorry. Do I do a straight shot this way? How do we make this look nice? Because, yeah, I don't think a road connection there. I don't think I like this slight angle. It feels bad. I don't think I want to do this. Turn it back and curve it? Yeah, maybe, huh? Well, let me go. I'm going to just do this just to create a node there. Trim that back, trim that off. Going to continuous and complex curve. Start an endpoint, then bend again. Is that, will that be? No, that's not helping. Right, no, okay. Maybe we can S-curve this? Woo! I don't hate that. A little bit of a swoopy doop. Very swooshy, exactly. Good for when we do our illegal nighttime street racing. All right, yeah, don't hate that one bit. again, we may end up, trimming some of these things back. Actually, I think I will just do this and indeed just trim that off. All right. Okay, the medium density demand is increasing. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do another block of row housing on the other side of this industrial zone. Maybe I'll leave a little gap. Especially since there's definitely, yeah, there's an edge there. We'll leave a gap on this one. Yeah, I like that. And then, actually... Oh, it trimmed it back. Ooh, no. Ooh, bad. Let me just do this so I can trim part of this. Go until we get... Go. A little bend there, and I think we should roundabout this. We can unlock some bigger roundabouts, although I wouldn't want to use a bigger roundabout for this. And let's continue. Again, yeah, this pedestrian street is very wide, admittedly. But let's continue the plan of doing this here. Why do we end up with that gap there? I mean, I guess it's fine. Oh, so, okay. Now, we do have another type of zoning. So this was medium density row housing. North American style. We've also got medium density housing, period. So small apartment buildings. Do we want to, how do we want to like mix these up? Tell you what, let's try the apartment buildings over here and see how they feel. And then we can make a decision once those fill in. We've made the whole map a roundabout. Just no intersections, only roundabouts. Also, we're going to go with a hexagonal grid structure. We're at the city center. So I see this as a smaller self-contained town. My idea is that the actual city center is going to be probably more over here. Big urban thing. Because that way we can have probably, so we got rail. So maybe it becomes a good idea to expand like sort of our more hardcore industrial zone over here, especially since it's downwind in that direction. What's our actual build corner limit? Okay, we can go up to here. And, oh, can we see natural resources yet? Oh, we can. Okay, so this, I believe, is fertile terrain. This blue stuff, is that ore? And then oil over here? I mean, really, we've got a little bit of everything everywhere, so we've got some flexibility there. But yeah, we might keep this feeling like its own little small town here. Obviously, with urban sprawl, everything will probably come and connect together later on anyway. We have 12 tiles we can buy right now. We haven't bought a single tile yet. We're just working with the space that we've got and feels good. Oh, we need to get our fire services and police. Do we put all sort of our sort of civic buildings next to each other? If anything with the fire, I might want to build a little closer to the industrial zone. Build it here, which is kind of interesting. Although I'm worried that might be a little far from the residential, but I don't think residential fires are quite as much of an issue. Well, there's 4 points at the bottom left, large village. Oh, right over here, the 4. So these are development points. So we unlock some buildings by just leveling up. You unlock some buildings as well just by spending your development points. So there's a couple of different ways that you can kind of work things. Like if we wanted a crematorium, we could spend a point to unlock that. You have to worry about parking for denser zoning in CS2. That's right, because right now we've got a lot of street parking, but at some point that might become a bigger issue. But yeah, maybe the smaller town area, we don't have to worry about that. We can consider things. I usually like doing this when I'm playing on the thing where we don't have anything unlocked from the start, right? Because we don't have every option immediately. I do tend to like build the first area, to be a small town that's sort of like self-contained, unlock a bunch of stuff, and then working on the bigger metropolitan area, and then everything kind of merges together. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just, I've like dabbled with the idea of putting it here a few times. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and commit. We can move buildings right over here. No, move building, there's a cost, but it's fine. Now, the Popo. Maybe, you know, right here. Okay. I think I like this. Any new cops? Anarchy. Okay, so we are seeing that that thing over here where this building is complaining about not enough customers, which this building is perfectly successful. It is fine, although maybe it won't level up. Although I will see them go to like level 2 and 3 and then still complain about that. Again, this is just a known bug right now, which they have a fix for. They're just not sure if they're going to rush out that patch right before release or wait until afterwards, just to make sure everything is 100% QA'd and stabled. So if you're seeing these pop-ups, it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. You'll see there's going to be 2 or 3, maybe a couple episodes on the YouTube playthrough where I'm like concerned about this and worrying what I should be doing. Ooh, a little heart, nice. And then I finally, yeah, there's finally a post in the early access Discord channel about, okay, yeah, it's a known bug. We've got to fix. So yeah, these guys all have this little pop-up. I think they're fine. Commercial demand is still high. In fact, it'll probably continue to grow. We'll get messages if we're... Oh, this radio might not have announcements. Oh, it says music non-stop. Well, so does this, though. I don't know, but I get announcements, things like, oh, our commercial district is booming while getting those messages. So I don't know if it's just a visual glitch that the pop-up is coming up or some other thing, but they know. We do need more industrial stuff. We don't have enough work going on. City's noisy. I know, I'm sure it is. Okay, I'm just gonna plop down some more zones here. Now, avoid maybe some of the groundwater areas, but I am gonna fill up everything back here with some industry and back over there. There's a European mode for the buildings. I'm running on NA mode for this. On the YouTube playthrough, we are doing European buildings. There's no Asian mode currently. Yeah, there might be some fertile ground over here, but at some point, I mean, that's a lot of fertile ground, you're right. But I'm not going to build there. We've got some out of fertile ground if I want to go and do like that kind of farming. Now, some of it doesn't need it. If we go into our specialized industry, livestock can happen anywhere. So fertile ground is required by the grain farming, vegetable farming, textiles, and then forest needs forest. Stone mining can happen anywhere. Coal and ore both need ore in the ground. And then oil drilling needs oil. So if we wanted to set up some livestock ranching, we can just build that anywhere we want. Probably, I think we'd buy at least a tile and start that and do it somewhere. Maybe along the river? I mean, I don't know if like pollution of the water supply there is a problem. I don't know. Weird t-shirt for you. Livestock can happen anywhere, right? Education system is great. I love that everyone is happy. I think what I might do, there's some commercial demand, is I might make a little bit of a shopping block right here for this neighborhood. Some local shops. I like to do this. And maybe a few more shops over here. And there's no demand for it yet, but I'm going to go and put down some low density housing over here because that's definitely where we're going to be building some. Still some industrial demand. Okay. I would love the idea, I think, of building... unless we wait, hold on. The next milestone. So we're large village. Grand village gives us grain farming, forestry. What do we do? Actually, I could just do a rock thing over here. Where is... Oh, the production tab's not unlocked yet. Interesting. When does that happen? Oh, it probably tells us... Oh, Grand Village. So the next level, the production tab will open up. That will tell us what kind of materials these businesses need. And if we look at these, they are very specialized. So this, okay, that's a storage building. So this place here, Smelt and Blast, they want metal ores and will produce metals. And yeah, this storage building is storing convenience food. This place is making plastics, petrochemicals and chemicals to make plastics. This place wants rock to make concrete. So there might be a few of those. This place wants wood to make timber. Now, those will be imported from outside. And right now, yeah, we've got a bunch of heavy trucks probably driving in here, driving down our main commercial road to get to the industrial zone. So I propose we buy up this area over here, and we offer a separate highway connection that leads to this industrial zone, and maybe build up this area over here. Mm-hmm. Yes, Wolfist Wolf. The last time we streamed Dwarf Fortress last Saturday, we did get to take advantage of the DF hack that adds search. Still doesn't have search for the order screen, and I had a chat with the developers on Reddit about that. Apparently, the order screen, the way it works is a little bit different. So the solution for that is slightly more complicated, but it is something that they know about, and that will, I mean, that'll be about as happy as I can possibly get on the day that comes in. Super happy. Playing US mode, so no healthcare. We got healthcare. I mean, they're complaining about low healthcare. I've got a clinic right over here. It has capacity for 100 patients. It currently has 4 patients. It's full of pharmaceuticals. Its efficiency is 109%. Like, I can't healthcare any harder than this. It does have some add-ons. More patients, more ambulances, neither of which I need right now. At some point, we'll unlock the ambulance, or the hospital, which will be even bigger. And then, you know, we can make use of that. Maybe it's not the healthcare they're complaining about, it's insurance premiums. Yeah, they just can't afford it. That's the problem. All right, let's buy up some tiles. Let's buy up at least those 3. That much. Okay. And let's split off the highway. Maybe even have it like come all the way over here and then swoop in and then maybe connect to this roundabout. Yeah. How do I want to come off of this roundabout? Oh, we don't have highways unlocked. Hold on. And that is something we actually have to spend progression points on. Row ads. More roundabout options. Yeah, I'm gonna advance road services. Oh yeah, road maintenance. Let's get that going on. And then highways. Do I want highway here? Well, I kind of do. Or maybe in the back of the industrial zone. Oh, there's an idea. Woo! Grand Village. Okay, we're gonna take a look at a couple of things the Grand Village has to offer for us very soon. Let me just straight line tool. There. And get started on a 4-lane road. Just some amount here. And then over at the end of this, should we unlock bigger roundabouts? Yeah, go on. Let's build, I mean, sure, very large. Because we're gonna have a highway connection that comes in here. Now, this is currently a 4-lane highway, so let's still do the 4-lane highway. 4-lane, 2-way highway, yep. And I'm gonna start way back here. I'm going to use the curvy tool. Although, not going to be that many curves going on. Blam. Okay. I mean, right now there's no point to this roundabout, but we're going to connect some other things off of this. This new type of purple zoning? Office space, baby! For anyone who ever wanted to go and beat the heck out of a badly performing printer. That is a movie reference.